Which I was trying, what I was doing when you called this morning, I was trying to grease that with oil, make it black, and it didn't work very well. Okay, now which way should we go? I guess just here, just do it. This is our armoire that Doug made.
Handmade.
It's just clothes. It's not shelves or anything.
Okay.
And let's see, what else do we got? There's a table and rocker and pictures that my sister-in-law painted over there and there.
See the paintings on the wall. Bev painted these, Mom?
Yeah. There's Chewy the cat. He says, "Oh, you want me to pose?" Okay. I don't know if you should get that thing up above, but that used to be so pretty before.
The whole house is heated by the wood stove. Comes out through
Yeah,
these
but it
ducts,
doesn't
and
even-
it's run to all the rooms
But
with little
see, it's not,
individual
we're not
vents
even
and
using
fans.
that. That was gonna be for when we got, like, propane someday. Oh, let's see, I don't know if there's anything in here you need or not. It's not
The
really.
National Geographic collection.
Oh, okay.
From what, Mom? 1948 on, or?
No, I don't know. You know, actually, my folks had given it to me from the time I was 9, but I didn't have enough sense to keep them. And then I started keeping them much, much later. Oh, yeah, let's see, let's get in here to the tub. This is nothing, but this is nice in here, because it's, you'll have to come in and close the door behind you. I don't know if you can see it. It's one of those footed tubs. Let me see, I'll get it.
The blue bathroom.
Yeah, the blue room.
I'm blue.
Definitely don't open those doors. That's one job it is too. And I like these. Yeah, my cousin Emmy. No, it's just kind of storage.
No, this is isn't that the little upstairs hutch? The little steps coming up it.
Well, yeah, but I mean.
Well,
I
that's a
don't
neat
know.
little area. That was
Okay.
once someone's bedroom.
Yeah, the boys. But it's
This
all
was now
trashy
imagine
now.
being a little kid and having this as your bedroom, or having what's up the steps. in
Well,
your
and this
bedroom.
one, as I say, please don't open those doors because it is trash right now.
Stuff will
But see,
fall
that's
out.
where he had all these little rooms, you know.
You hang on to them magazines, don't you, Mom?
Oh, yeah.
May 1980. I hear you. Now this is a little vent, right? Yeah. See, this is a little.
That's where the heat.
That's where the
used to
heat
go
comes
upstairs,
from.
And now.
When you're cold, it's adjustable to.
Yeah, yeah.
Or when you're too hot from the flaming hot air.
Now I can't get that door open or shut. You guys will have. You'll have to
Oh.
do that.
Yeah, there's a door up there.
You have to push on. You don't really want to be up there, though, do you?
Can you see up there, Bob?
It's got it's lights when you get the.
Okay, there's
Yeah.
the door.
You just have to push it up. It's heavy, and see, I can't get it up or down.
Oh, this is cool. Ouch. Yeah. You'd have to really want to sneak out if you're a teenager wanting to get out this window. It could be done with ropes, though. Let me see. Ouch. Ceiling. All drywall done and taped by hand. Now, scoot the TV over. One of the first turntables ever made with a diamond stylus. We were so proud of it. We did not take the sticker
They're
off.
called Vibrosonic.
Vibrosonic. Look how the turntable. It's so stable. You could jump up against it and it would skip.
But it was funny because it was a horrible sound. We got that in '61, I believe.
This is my dream. Was to put new modern stereo
Yeah.
components in this
Well,
and
I
keep
just
the
love
old
French,
controls,
and the thing is
the old
just
knobs,
beautiful.
vibrasonic sound, the
That stuff is
Motorola.
a pain, though. I don't know why we liked it. It's horrible to have it going in the background. It's like a echo or something. There's the la cocina, whatever, the kitchen.
Let's go to the kitchen first, and then we'll head back that way. The kitchen is really neat.
Yeah, you'll have lots of fun out down there. La kitchen. Okay, now. Let's see. Let me get this light on. And these are more of those shop lights. This guy's an electrician going for us, and it really lights up the place. This is a remodeled, newer part of the kitchen that does it. That was just a wall. He just started. That's a fireplace and a little warming oven over it. He just got the land and got a, whatever you call it, modular thing to have a barn for the horses, and he was going to live in it until he could build the house. And that was that main portion up there. And one day after the time went on, he just kept adding rooms and never had a horse barn. This is it. Just added a room at a time, whatever elevation it was at. And this is our wood cook stove. Set up, ready to go. There, my handle, I don't really see my thing. It's all loaded in, ready to go.
Is it for heating or for cooking?
Yes, for cooking, but it also heats. See, it makes it really nice down here when it's on. And this is the old part of the kitchen that he just used pieces of plywood or whatever and made cabinets.
Nice little double layer
Yeah,
skylight.
don't look at that.
Well, it gives you natural daylight plus insulated from the cold.
Yeah, I know.
Unlike standard skylights.
Yeah.
Doug was a thinking man.
And this is an ancient gas stove. I think it must come from the 30s. I don't know where he got it. Sometime, somewhere.
It's an old one.
Oh yeah.
They don't make it like that anymore. You see the oven?
It's like an oven. Don't show me like the oven.
How on the broiler? Oh,
No,
no, that's it.
he just put that in there for bread. Bread box.
That's the bread box. Cool.
Yeah.
Oh,
But I don't
like
use it.
that. You use all available space.
Yeah. Actually, I don't believe there's anything out here. No.
Oh, there's a nice porch out there, though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
We have to go
okay.
through and check out the porch. Just meander through the utility area.
Okay.
Guest bathroom. I've used this many a time.
And microwave. And this is just the utility room.
Simple, but very efficient. Notice all water connections exposed for your convenience. Hey, if you have a leak, you need to make a repair. Piece of cake.
And this is the side porch.
No, that's not the side porch, that's the smoking porch. Makes me want to smoke a cigarette just looking at it.
Yeah.
Oh, that bench, that swinging bench.
Yeah. And this is an old-time dinner bell. Whoops. That actually works.
Yeah, well, he's got audio. This will really freak him out.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you call them for dinner. Country boys are never late for dinner,
Yeah.
as old Sam Bush would say.
Yeah. Okay, I think that's about it. This used to be a lovely view before all these trees grew up. You could see a mountain. I used to sit out here, and his mother and I did, and wait for him to come home in the evening.
I like how he did all the window latches and stuff. Everything's really cool. On chains, so it's just not going to flip right out.
Yeah.
He has put so much thought into every little thing he did to make it cool.
Yeah. Yeah. Real cool. Kind of hot right now.
Yeah. Chili peppers all over. across your head, Rob.
Yeah.
No doorways.
Well, shall we head upstairs?
Should we head that way or through there? Doesn't it come
no.
out around? Does that link up in
No.
anything? Well, we gotta check
Well-
that porch out. This is cool.
No, it's terrible. These are all my
Isn't that
junk
where the
areas.
aquariums used to be and stuff?
No. That's upstairs. See, this is just.
Oh, okay.
This is just a nothing.
Oh, that's a storage room, but you got, no, that's cool, Mom. This is country, organized country living. She's got all of her stuff out there, hand-built cabinets. This is cool, Mom.
Yeah, I don't know.
Don't be ashamed of it.
I'm not. I think Doug would, you know, he liked like this stuff when he made something that really looked nice, you know, this, those things. But
He made all these, this little coffee nook. This is really neat. The
Yeah.
table kind of fits the shape of the chair, and it just slides right up so two people can sit and have their coffee in the morning.
well, we used to sit there and have the fire when it's cold.
Yeah,
and
you
he
had
wrote me
fire.
a poem one night
Oh
sitting
man,
there
those
looking at
candlesticks. Does anybody claim those, Mom? I feel like I'm shot, man. This is morbid. Stop that.
It's okay, because I want people to, as I said, I don't want to happen to you guys what happened to those kids, so. Now, we will walk out here. It's
Check out the
all-
window.
Wait a minute, you need to tell me about the poem you wrote.
Oh, I don't remember. It was something about the firelight and my eyes and my hair and all kinds of cool stuff.
This is one of the back entrances. Mom always comes out here probably twice a day to feed the birds.
Oh no, that's all the other way.
That's
See,
all the other way. Okay.
Yeah, this
Well,
is
see, I'm turned around.
this is our
Check out the door.
was our
Mom,
barbecue.
turn around, check out this doorway.
This is my clotheslines and barbecue, which is covered with dust. I don't use it anymore.
Oh wow.
That was Dad's, remember?
Yeah. I don't remember this room. This is a new one on me.
No, this was in, well, it wasn't a room, it was open and then but I mean, this has been here a long time. Well, you were just never, I don't know, we never came out this way, I guess. And this is, see, that was the grill he used, I mean, was the
Man.
homemade barbecue thing he had. I like that. And
This is the Mac Daddy here. Well, he made that one, but then that's an old
the
cast
old
iron
stove
one.
that he was going to use to do something out there. And we
I
never
like the way he made the stools on top of stumps and benches all over the place.
opened that door. I didn't have a clear.
Little metal covered table over there.
Okay, I guess we can go back in and
We'll do it
Come out
outside
the other
for a
way.
minute. Okay, back up here.
To show you that wall right here where some wood scraps came out and he thought they looked like fish, like two kissing gouramis or whatever. How cute.
Scraps of wood arranged artistically.
Okay. Now we're going to my favorite. Well, not really. Every part of the house is my favorite, but
This is
we're
a neat
getting
half
in
here.
some. Yeah, we're getting in some good stuff. Okay, this is my work desk, office, so to speak. And just a lot of nice things.
Cork bottle I made for Mom. Masking tape and shoe polish.
Ah, I didn't know, I know you.
A long time ago.
This is a little camphor chest that my father, who was in the captain in the oiler tanker, he brought from the Philippines, which is nice.
All this stuff is
Yeah,
from
all-
overseas. A bell collector would go nuts over this.
You just like ringing those bells.
He's got
Ring
high
them
we gotta
bells.
test out all the high pitches and stuff.
Oh, I don't know, we have such neat things flying in.
Ah, one of my etchings, remember?
Mhm. Yes, yeah, your bird.
That's a nice one.
That's a map that my father had, an ancient one, but it's a Point Judith, so I kept it. I think it's
Wow.
called Point Judith. Somewhere.
Harbors of Refuge, Point Judith and Block Island, wrote United States. What year is this map?
Oh, 30s probably, or 20. I don't know.
Were you
Don't-
named
Survey?
for Point Judith?
No.
Do you know who you were named for?
No, I don't think so. Maybe that's where they got it. Who knows?
That was a 1930 map.
Yeah, it's still there though. I've seen, and this is a stained glass piece that Mary Thornton, remember?
Oh yeah.
Made for us for our wedding. And my bedroom. There's just more nice things.
All of Mom's bird-like presents for
Yep.
years and years and years.
And this is my, gee, I can have a light over here, except this one I don't think I got to make enough light. Yeah, it doesn't really show up. This is my North Carolina corner.
All right.
The things from them, and of course more birds
Seagulls
up above.
flying.
Yeah,
That piece of driftwood art. We're
This-
sending that out
yeah,
for Laura. I think Laura got that.
yeah, and then your trip to Belize, and
Oh
those are the shells I picked up myself.
There you go.
Another shell thing from Eric. And that's, one of you kids brought me that too.
Yep.
Now we're going to be entering the jungle here in a minute. I gotta have.
This is Mom's favorite room, right?
Yeah, right. Now I need help with this with a big strong man someday, but I don't
What's that?
have the, look, you can't get through the door anymore.
Oh,
This
you want to
thing-
move him?
Yeah, but see, well,
Oh, you
no,
can
not
move
move it. I don't
Move it
move it.
back?
I wanna, well,
Spin it?
I know, what do I do?
What do you want,
Fasten
Mom?
it. No, not anything right now. I gotta get ties and figure out something sturdy enough to tie it to.
Oh.
This is older than him, and ooh, it's old.
Well,
It's
yeah,
very
you got
sound.
you got the rafters up there that you could. He's already some of the stuff is being held up.
Yeah.
from support up there, and there's a hook, spare hook right there.
Do
All
you
you have to
think
do is, you want to move it up like that? I could do it for you in a couple seconds if you got a 4 or 5 foot piece of string.
I don't know.
Steps
Let's wait. Let's finish with the tour, and then we'll figure out what we're gonna do with
Is
that.
that a cactus?
Yeah. It's funny.
A fuzzy white-haired cactus?
Yeah, it was like this high when we got it. And this was, they're funny looking now. They were pretty big, but I mean, they're healthy, you know. But,
That's a trip.
and here's the fish tank, and it's aquarium, and it's place to make
You
that.
keep it a pretty constant, stable, natural environment. It looks algae,
Well,
but it's not
yeah,
over
but
dirty. It's not
It,
over
well,
dirty.
it really
This
is.
is real
I've
natural.
got these really big fish in there.
I know.
They're really old, and it
All
got
that
away
changing
from
around
me,
and
and I
changing your environment.
couldn't add fish because I'm sure they'd drop over dead. It's probably really polluted, you know, in there. But oh, I wish one of the big ones would come out. I got 2 other big ones too, and they're all like it, you know, 10 years old probably.
Gosh, these pots! I remember when you got these pots brand new.
Yeah.
The 3 different size pots for
they're
in
all
the
just,
stand.
you know, from the
Boy, they're
water.
just
Yeah, be careful. They're just coming apart.
Mexico
was-
products. You get what you pay
Yeah,
for.
you know what, who gave this to us was, Mario's daughter, the Jonas friend,
That's
Linda,
right.
because
Linda,
she had gotten
the
them
Jesuit.
for her folks and she had a problem with them and she gave them to us.
Cool. Mom's flying cat.
Oh, yeah, from Eric.
Notice the vent system over there coming out of the wall, the fan. It
Oh, yeah.
blows the hot air from this room into the rest of the house. That's a little fan unit right there. Drawing the hot air, conserving every ounce of heat.
And these little things would open, see in the winter, that other greenhouse, the actual outdoor greenhouse, opens and, it gets hotter then. So there's a fan that'll blow from
From
that
there
greenhouse
into
into here. And my
Stages.
sheep, what they call it, sheep herder stove. This one took the black better than that one up front. It looks nicer. That's it here, I think. Oh, my bird clock from Eric.
Bird clock is a good place for it.
I'll be right back. I'm just gonna shift this so the cat doesn't come out and play in the plants.
Now, which way are we going? We're going.
Ow, yeah, this is the bird sanctuary, which
Okay.
at this point is, instead of being, I feel bad because I wanted to have flowers when by the time you came, Eric, and it's Eric, it's a desert out there. This should all be green. The grass should be up. You know, it's really too bad.
Do you have houses for the birds, or?
No, I have so many predators, snakes and raccoons and feral cats that I don't like to do. I let them nest out in the trees, but feed them all over the place.
She doesn't let them stay.
Yeah, well, no, they stay in
They
the
come and
trees.
eat, but
I just don't want to make
take
it
off.
too easy for them.
right.
Yeah, I usually have neat flowers here, but
Look
it's just
at this watering system. Now, how
I
many
don't
gardens
use it
can you
and-
water at a time? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different hoses.
I
going
gave
5
up.
different
I did
directions.
that for about a year and then I stopped. Now I just run this one and move it
hear ya.
around.
Keep it simple.
What was down there?
That used to be a goat pen. That's why, see how reinforced that is over there? They were gone before I got here though. But we still had chickens in there and cows, milk cows. Which luckily he picked them to go instead of me. It was either they went or I did. I won that one. Well, let's see, what else have we got? Got a pond over here, which is in really bad shape right now because it used to be, Eric remembers, where did it go? No, this is someone. It was just covered with water lilies, and there'd be like dozens of them blooming all at once, and they got so big, and I couldn't get them out and cut them back, and it polluted it, and so I had to just remove everything, and the floating plants I put in last year died, and so now what it is green water, and I have to remove half of it and put in another, and then get some plants to cover it, so it doesn't look like it. It's still got a nice bridge, and oh, here I better turn on the fountain.
Very nice pond. It's quite a bit of maintenance. All right.
That is a real bird getter, the water, the running water gets
Oh,
all
yeah.
the birds that don't need seed and stuff. Real pretty.
Met a friend this weekend of Robert and Ellie that lives in Farmington. He's a guy, and what he does for a living is fill all the rooms in that Tokyo.
These were raised beds for vegetables. We used to have a big garden, didn't we? Oh, remember you picked carrots when you're
Yep.
You filled up the grocery sack full of them. But
Tired of all the critters eating your veggies, so you put them in here.
yeah, but now, and I did have, what I miss is the leaf lettuce and spinach, radishes, stuff like that, but I just didn't even do it this year.
Looks like the openings and cutting the deck are good for the trees. They're still growing.
Well, the trees were there before the deck. We didn't
Right, he built
tend
around
to have it, so he built it around. And see, this is bad though because this one is all on the roof, you know, and I'm gonna have to hire a guy to
It just
come
needs
out
to
and.
be pruned back.
Yeah.
Prune it back on that side and it'll grow out the other way.
Yeah. The snow got this one so heavy it broke off a couple of years ago.
Oh yes, the wine cellar.
Oh,
Yeah, that's the
dear.
wine cellar.
I gotta get a key. I don't know if I
Okay.
can find it.
Oh, find it, Mom. That is neat. You check this out, Robert. I don't think this is a new addition. Last time I was here, so I don't think you've seen it. Wrong key. Wow. Yeah, it's wrong key.
Yeah, maybe I was using it all.
This one, it's just not. It's not the right key.
Oh dear, I'm
Shall
sorry.
we go in? Oh, that's okay. Shall we go in
Yeah.
and check out the lap pool?
Yeah. This was the
This
got
is cool.
finished.
Do you use any of this room?
Sometimes
Now this room is nice in here. See, this is the room attaching to the lap pool.
yeah,
And this is like a full,
a little house, huh?
yeah, you got, this is like a little apartment. Somebody could actually live here.
I remember when Harold was looking at it, he said,
could
"You
rent
live
this
out
out."
here now?" And I said, "No."
You got the wood burning stove, you got your kitchen sink, you got a range, you got a stove top, you got a microwave. There's a fridge.
This was going to be a pond for goldfish, but the fancier kind that we couldn't put it out in the
And that was gonna be someplace where you could put,
birds.
parrots and stuff. Check out the skylight. It's a light in the wall, transparent, and he painted it to look like the sun.
Isn't that neat? See, he wasn't
Cool
done
little
with the
touch.
painting, but I'm sorry, I've got the seat in there, and the reason is, you know, I used to keep
Keeps
it
it from
over
the
there.
critters, there you go.
Yeah, and they were just eating it, and I mean, it's terrible to do that. And this one had a real nice feature, but we can't turn it on because, there's no water in there. This water would come up while he painted that blue there, like the waterfall coming down, because the water would end up in that thing, and then, see, it would come up out of there somewhere and then run down into here.
So
That
the
was for
water,
the
it looked like
birds.
the water was rolling out of the painting,
Yeah.
down the rocks and into the tub.
And that was for the birds to drink.
Now what is this, Mom? Is this a heat room?
Oh,
or-
the hardware store guy had 4 of them, and he let him have 2 of them real cheap, and man, those things put out the heat. See, he had a little, didn't have the propane over here, just had a little tank outside.
Wow, the old bookcases that me and Dad built
Yeah.
in Memphis, Tennessee. Spent a weekend on these, cutting and painting and nailing.
Remember, I found a picture that looked like it in the Better Homes and Gardens or something, and that's
Yeah,
how you
that's-
guys
That's what
started.
Dad did it.
And this was gonna be planter all along in there. All the way down. There isn't a thing in this room that he bought except this sink. Everything was things like that little affair there, the neighbors where he worked, Chafers had thrown out some extra tiles, and that was an old thing, he made that, and then, what else? This was the oven that he had, and stove and everything, he cleaned all up, that we had done a job for some people and they got a new one. That was our old microwave, and the one we had there, and then when it went bad, now I didn't really like him putting it here, but we didn't have any kids around, it won't go off, I mean, you just have to turn it off yourself.
I remember that. I remember that. When that came out, that was the Mac Day Sears best.
Yeah. So on down there is kind of like a hot tub or something there. He was gonna put little, jets and stuff in it, and you could sit in it.
Looks like it's a shower there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a shower, but it's also well, no, actually, yeah, this is the shower. No, it isn't, that's the shower.
No, that's where.
It's just to
Yeah,
this,
shower right there.
yeah. But this was gonna, and then we could sit there, and there's a bird feeder outside the window, look at the birds. We never got that, unfortunately, but he had fun doing it.
Now, what were these? These are like little closets or something?
That's just to go on to the front yard,
Oh, okay, that's it. Yeah, that's
This is
the
entry.
second access.
and then
just walk
this
straight outside.
was where I used to keep my birds sitting. And it was so nice, because these were built-in drawers he had in that bedroom upstairs for the kids, and then when they didn't want them anymore, he used everything.
Move it and built another cabinet to stick them in. Didn't have to
Yeah.
make the drawers. God, I remember those blinds. Those blinds are from the Cedar Crest house.
Yeah.
Nice and wide. He built the little. They fit rather perfectly.
Mm-hmm.
Everything just kind of fits rather perfectly. Well, maybe he was using that to make this smooth wall inside.
Yeah, but look how much he's got. There was something he hadn't done. In fact, I had this other guy, the pond guy, did my bird bath with it that was leaking, and
And what do you think of this?
oh,
Did you even ask him what it would cost to get it?
no,
operational?
No. I don't want it operational, because it's a lot of
It'd be another
work
big thing
and
to work,
money
yeah.
and time to.
But survival speaking, it'd be a killer reserve of water.
it's a little pull that you can pull it from either end to turn it off or on, and then he can pull it up there.
I love this desk, Mom.
Yeah. I don't really care for that. That's what I had in my first apartment back in the early 50s. I thought it was real cool. You know, I had all this blonde furniture and gray furniture. Well, you had that one gray piece, and I've got the other one there. This is a really rather nice view
Yeah.
from the bed.
View
You
of
see
the
the
pond.
mountain.
And the mountain.
I need to get this, I love this picture that nephew painted. I need to get it framed.
Man, I love these old books.
Yeah,
I read every single one
Did
of these
ya?
books.
they were Michael's, my brother.
Oh, Mom. These bring back memories.
See, you should have some kids so I could give them to.
The new junior colliers. And when were they new? What year?
Well, let's see, he was 9 years younger than me, so it was probably 40s maybe?
1949. This is the 46th printing, 1953.
Oh my goodness. What were they doing buying it? Well, yeah. These are all the, this isn't for the tour, but I'm just telling you, right, these are the things that were out in that shed that, for Laura, that Laura had packed up. I didn't realize she packed up so much.
Oh, wow. So what were you all going to do with that?
I guess
She's going to
we'll
get it shipped out? or-
Slowly, yeah, get them to, Melissa. She's the only one around. It was funny, you know, I noticed the reason I didn't mail these first ones that I was going to her, they're all yours and Donna's, so I didn't know if Laura had her own or not. But she probably did. She probably got them, they were probably lost anyway. And,
Right. Been used.
Who are these folks?
okay, that's my husband is a baby, and his sister Bev that just died, and his older brother that died when he was in his 50s. It was not a good family to be a man in. No, his brother was in his 40s. He was 50, his dad was in his 50s. Yeah. This was the outside wall, as you can see, and then he added this little section. That's where all through the kitchen there, you can keep seeing, he kept moving it, we kept having outside walls, you know, so it's kind of cool. We have all these outside walls for in the,
Nice chair. Real nice antique chair.
yeah, some neighbor up here, you know, gave it to him, and it was all messed up, and we sanded it, and they never redid it. Done, aren't we? 'Cause
I like how
said-
it closed in all the ductwork underneath these wooden boxes going
Yeah.
all through the house. It's just, that's the heating system.
Yeah, and it works too, it really does.
It does. It heats up the whole house, very comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Middle of the hard winter. Like you said, as many rooms as you want. It just keeps you tending the fire a little bit more. You gotta stoke it more.
Yeah,
You
I
can
wanna
open
get a
it up.
door on that area there, so that I don't, just like, oh, it made a difference when I put the door on that room that you used to be in, you know, I mean, when we shut it. And the upstairs doors and stuff. This is it, you know, and so you'd laugh if you saw me, you do hot weather like this, I pull on these boots that I have for snow. When I take the compost
you.
out, I go dump, dump, dump,
Yeah,
real
that's a
long.
big hill. So
Yeah,
no, those boots, yeah, you might look silly, but at least you're not getting bit.
really. And if I got shorts, I can see if that they aren't coming up or something and all, but maybe there's,
I'm glad to see one thing. Mommy finally got rid of the old couch from the other
Oh,
house in
yeah.
Cedar Crest. He had built wood arms around the arms because the fabric was wearing off from the cats.
oh, it was
mixing like that.
terrible.
It was just covered with cat hair to the point where
And then
it
we
was
had even
embedded.
had to cut off, we had the big one, remember, we had the 3 thing, and then the worst end where that cat was, and he cut it off and just had a piece of wood, and oh, it was terrible, and it wasn't even, you know,
You got your money's worth out of that furniture.
oh yeah, sure did. But this, I was so pleased because it almost looks like the same,
It does.
like it
looks
reminds
very,
you of
It
it.
looks very similar.
It was so nice when, of David, Mike's brother, you know, when he died, he had this back there, and they were gonna get rid of stuff, or they were gonna have a sale, you know, and I remembered I used to sit on this with Mildred and Mike and stuff, and this was still in good shape. Most of the thing, it just, you know, was awful. It had leaked water in it and everything was ruined back there. And I said, oh, how much you want for this, you know? And David said, oh, nothing. He said, it's yours. I want you to have it. And he wouldn't hear of me, you know, paying for it. And then Kim and Nestor laughed because, and he had said to me, you want the other piece, the big one to go, there was a chair and another big one. So I said, no, I don't have room for anything but this little thing that
There you
fits
go.
right here.
It
And that's
does.
all I want. And so we had, you appreciate this knowing Doug, when Kim and Nestor picked it up for me and brought it up, and she said, he just kept saying, don't you want another
More?
piece? And I laughed and I said, what do you think your dad would have done? And she said, built another room to put it in.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. He bought the land and, as I said, had the unit, what is this room and that bathroom right there was what was supposed to be the horse barn. And that's why the doors are strange. Well, there's a big one there going to that area, which was the front door, and these were like stalls as far or something. I forget why they're small. But he just fixed it up enough. They had a sleeping loft up there. See, I never saw it at that stage. And that bathroom was the kitchen and the bathroom and everything. And he was going to build a house, and then, you know, one thing after another. And they needed more. So he said, well, I'll just add this kitchen on. You know, so that I think he did the kitchen. And when I came, let's see, he had that room there. The house stopped there at that desk. That was the outside wall. And there was this room and this. And what else here? Oh, this has changed a lot too. Let's see. He had this room because this is where we slept. And this was funny because this thing was, oh, Eric, you need to look at your stuff.
Is this my stuff?
Yeah, this was your stuff that, you know, that I brought out.
Marbles.
Your marbles.
Oh no, Mom, you gotta hold on to these marbles. I can't
Oh,
take
I
them back
will.
with me.
I know, I
but-
will. I'm
oh
not
man,
gonna, you know.
and this one. Oh.
Yes, now that's, might be valuable because it's very old.
Oh man, these are so cool.
And you know, I have a big box of myself. I guess the best ones.
I mean, they got some old ones in here that are
Yeah,
like,
now those are
those
worth
are
something.
old. Those are antique.
They're like clay or something.
Didn't we have them sorted by color? But I guess all my sisters probably got all the blues and the greens and
No,
stuff.
no,
or-
I don't think anybody has them but you and I. Oh, there's something in there. Oh, this was just a whole lot of little stuff, and I just threw it in there. And a microphone writer.
Yep.
And these, I didn't realize what they were, and I'm going to put them in a baggie for you.
Yeah, those
because
are
I found
tic-tac-toe
yeah,
board,
mhm,
yeah.
Yeah, and it's in here somewhere the board is.
Labels for label makers. This is just a bunch.
Yeah,
of
just junk.
But
But some of it. But I just threw it all in here, you know, whether I knew what it was or not or anything like that. It's okay, you know. You could say, what was in here?
shotgun shell.
What is this? I don't know what that is.
Oh, these are old pickups for my
Oh, yeah.
Fender
okay.
and imitation guitar. I think these are the old ones. I got new ones that were nicer, and I put them on. And these are the old ones.
Well, I don't know
took
why
off.
I put a set.
That's
You might as well
the
just put them in there with everything else.
Yeah. Two antique pickups from a cheap guitar.
Okay.
And what's this? Is this another box of mine?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, cool,
And where
cool.
did you get that? I remember this. When I saw it, you know, it's a
Yeah.
bank. It's got a bottom to it.
Right.
And
I can't
don't
remember who gave that to
yeah,
me.
I
An
can't
aunt or
either.
Uncle Joe, I think maybe.
Maybe.
My eagle bookends I made myself.
No, I made those.
Did you? Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I did. That's
Alright.
a nice crucifix.
This is the photo crucifix made to actual detail
Wow.
from the cross itself. That's
Wow.
a very nice crucifix.
This was
My penny book. My penny book with some steel pennies in them. Cool.
Yeah, but you
cool,
got,
cool.
I think you got rid of all the good ones, the old funny ones during the war,
Mhm.
you know, and I think you sold them probably. I don't know, the madness.
1976 Mighty Marvel Bicentennial Calendar. Hey, I'm gonna keep some of this stuff.
Yeah, I just put it all in there. I don't know what, toaster or something.